Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any bigger than Puyol's.
Yeah, that is one leader of men. Now the cross. Good read, needed to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A probing pass. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now it's Griezmann. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vinicius Junior. He's found space here. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Oh, that's well spotted. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
That's an imaginative pass. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not...
Big chance! Now it's Hazard. Hazard.
That's going in strongly.
In with the challenge. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Camavinga. Over to the right flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So it is still 0-0. He's having a pop! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Valverde. And he was quick to react. Great vision. He's onside. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Valverde. Tries to pass it through, and he's cut it out. Played with speed from back to front. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Griezmann. Can he finish? And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done. Shot, surely! Hazard can so cleverly bypass the press. Karamba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Always onto this. Camavinga. And it's Azar. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Looking to play him in. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spread to the right. Yamal, nicely weighted ball. He is through here. And it's Griezmann! And there's his goal. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Chance for a shot! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. So there was the first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second. Camavinga! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deco! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Azar. He's through here. He's got away. Decent chance! And again. And it's in. There is a man right at the top of his game. And he just knows it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Karamba bops him off it and wins back the ball. Deco spread it left. Mbappe, he's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Madrid have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Xavi Alonso. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, good spread. Oh, can he get onto this? Pedri. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's picked his way through. And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Brahim Diaz attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Into the last quarter of an hour. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And it's Xavi Alonso. Puyol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
El dorsal 4. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10. El dorsal 21.
Lacking in accuracy.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Yamal driving forward. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Brahim Diaz, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Griezmann.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Puyol wins the duel this time. Camavinga. Brahim Diaz
4 minutos de descuento.
aimed beyond the defence. Great chance! And he opts to go forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Griezmann. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Rodrigo is herring after that one. That's that, the end. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your final thoughts, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's us or them, always has been, always will be. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Guardiola! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe. And a chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Pepe. And here's Guardiola. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. And this is Hazard. Has to go back here.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Hazard venturing down the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That'll be a throw. Camavinga, and it's made shot a goal! He's got a goal! They are purring, truly purring! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Mbappe going forward.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that's another throw. Camavinga. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Hazard. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Guardiola. Dani Olmo makes a dash for it. Dani Olmo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Azar. He's being urged to shoot. Shot, surely! Could be danger here. Xavi Alonso. Dani Olmo powering forward here. He's in a great position. There's the shot! Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Hazard has it in a wide position. Driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pepe proves too strong, too smart. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's picked it up out wide. Flashes it across. Oh, well played, well played. Dani Olmo! In he goes again. Oh, good finish. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. So a temporary halt to the action. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running. 45 minutes to change their fate. Real chance here. He is just caressing the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well...
And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has two. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Nicely shaped ball. Shoots! And he steered it beyond the post.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And no, that was never going to make it. Guardiola running with intent. Dani Olmo. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been knocked clear. And that's gone loose. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't...
Ah, he's given it away. Brahim Diaz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guardiola. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. Griezmann, over to the right flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's a promising position. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
That's good running with the ball. He shifted it to the flank. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Very nicely done. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Yamal. Brahim Diaz proves just a little bit too strong. Oh no, this does not look good. And the shot! And that's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
Cambio de jugadores.
Madrid choosing to make the first change.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And he's quick to return it. And that was very necessary. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's having a hit! Oh, impressive strike.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. Madrid have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, some astute defending there. Vinicius Junior. Xavi Alonso. That's Brahim Diaz. And it's Bellingham.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Tries one from range. And he's following up. It's a goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and... Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann.
Dani Olmo! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Rafinha. Oh, no, no circumventing this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Valverde. And here's Griezmann. And here's Brahim Diaz. Now there's a chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Koundé tries to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xabi Alonso stands tall and stands strong. Lewandowski picks it up out wide. Now it's Yamal. Tries a mesh. Oh, good climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
De Jong. That is a brilliant interception. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Camavinga flings in a cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Yamal. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Brahim Diaz. Plays a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that has not gone well. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Valde puts a cross in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Koundé. And it's Pedri. Spread it left. It's a promising position. And it's Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. And here's Lewandowski. Valde, now it's Rafinha. Oh, this looks sharp. Now that's well seen too. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And here's Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Danny Olmo! Off the post! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Spread out to the left. Valde. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. This looks promising. He's picked his way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será sustituido por...
We're on the move again.
18.
So the first half brought no goals. Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. Balde. This is De Jong. And it's Olmo. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. Can he get it through?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, just the keeper now. And the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now. Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
He'll try from distance. Brilliant from Ferran Torres. That is a gem, an absolute gem. The first significant strike. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, delightful ball. Valverde. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Madrid really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And a chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
So another set play. Looking here to alter the direction of the game. Cleared without hesitation. And he's taking no chances there. Tries to pass it through. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Early ball out from the back. And here's Griezmann. Ferran Torres. And that's going wide left.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Alvarez. Good pressure, determined, intense. Valde. Now it's Ferran Torres. And here's Rafinha. Great vision. Now it's Yamal. Dani Olmo. And here's Griezmann. Griezmann.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's Hazard. Hoisted in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And here's Camavinga. Hazard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Defending was strong and firm.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Looking to play him in. Dani Olmo. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Just about within shooting range. It's wide, but only just.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now he can go for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome... Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Two tribes going toe-to-toe.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Black gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked out the run. He's in one, and the shot! And he's found the net! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Oh, good climb! Same attempt, same outcome. It threatens little.
Madrid really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Oh, that was vital. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Look at the space here. And it's Olmo. He'll try from distance. And here's Camavinga. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Traumeri. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And it's Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Brilliantly cut out. Looking for options for movement. Hangs one in. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Brahim Diaz. And a chance! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. That's a little off target. Xavi Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. Valverde. It is a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
And here's Dani Olmo. Chance! It's loose now, and they will... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And that's aimed into the middle. Lofted upfield. Rudiger wins the duel this time. And it's Pedri. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. He won't be happy with that one. Dani Olmo. Camavinga. And it's Pedri. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Foyt. Here's Traumeri. And it's Camavinga. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's been caught napping. Foyt. And it's Chouameni. Azar. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Keeper has taken decisive action. Alvarez. Now it's Griezmann. And he's being shifted off it. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Olmo. Pedri. Now there's big chance! Oh, good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Madrid leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Griezmann. He's had it taken off him. Madrid can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's in a great position here. Camavinga is onto this. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well read, and the danger is averted. Dani Olmo, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Rafinha. Brahim Diaz. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Taken back almost at once. Good running, strong and purposeful. Hazard. Alvarez. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Alvarez. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Chouameni cuts out the pass. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Now that's a fine challenge. And it's slung out wide.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he cuts out the supply. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now that looks a decent ball. Valverde gets into a good position. He's had a shot! And there's his goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
El dorsal
Quite a
6.
game this,
El
all
dorsal
square again.
22.
Alvarez.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18. El dorsal 4.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's bounced back off the post. Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Brahim Diaz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete. Yamal! Chouameni. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Griezmann. He's being urged to shoot. Backward it goes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Xabi Alonso, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
It's a throw-in. Valverde is wide and looking to get onto this. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. And it's Valverde. A probing pass. Now it's Alvarez. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look...
Takes a shot! And he has his goal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great ball and it's chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go...
Oh, he's been caught napping! The referee has given a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Xabi Alonso gets it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now this could be a chance. And now they can spring out of defence. Madrid have a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's picked his way through. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Alvarez. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, no joy this time. Xabi Alonso. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That is good alertness. And this is Griezmann. And this is It's Griezmann! Now it's Bellingham. That's very neat. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Eder Militao. And Alexander-Arnold. Caught offside that time. Pass somewhat off target. Rudiger. Well, that has not gone well. Valverde. Rudiger gets a foot in here. Chips it through. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Tries to pass it through. Yamal.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal shoots! And he's found the net! And they get themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And for the first half, that is that. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. So off we go again. Great vision. Camavinga.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Hazard. Incoming delivery.
Madrid clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Flings in across. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Alvarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bellingham. Well, they've got it again. Alvarez, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Goulet. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. Valverde. Goulet. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Camavinga. And the finish! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good ball out wide.
Madrid really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Valverde. Real chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
El dorsal 15 será sustituido por el dorsal 21.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Brahim Diaz. That has been slung wide. Stood up well to him there. Valverde. Now it's Griezmann. And that's been won straight back. And he's worked it through. And he's in. It's Griezmann! Oh, split-second reaction.
Griezmann is offering a wry smile there.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Asensio clears. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's a shade optimistic. Carreras kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe is standing over this one. Alexander-Arnold. Brahim Diaz. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Koke. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Koke. And it's hoisted clear. Strokes it back. Can he get on the end of this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Threads one in. Oh, this is a... And the shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he was alert to it. Now, can they get him away? Griezmann receives it in a good position here. Plenty to aim at here. Great chance! Brahim Diaz. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Se ha encontrado un niño de unos 4 años que viste camiseta verde y lleva una mochila roja y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su madre que acude a recogerlo a la puerta.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this guy, Jeremy Doku, is the kind of player I'd rather not have come up against, Peter, because he's got real tenacity, he's strong, he's quick, and he can go either side. And as a fullback, that just makes you keep guessing as to what he's going to do next.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Okazaki. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Foden. Check. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post! Okazaki was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Gakpo. Looking for the run. Can he get it through? Kerkez providing an outlet on that flank. Szoboszlai. He's Szoboszlai! Now, who's going to be first to this? Out towards the flank. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's had it nicked away. Gehi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Spread it left. Well, they've got it again. And it's Wirtz. Cherki. And the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. Foden couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Gakpo. And he's in on goal. Cherki. Now it's Foden. Okazaki is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Liverpool are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be
Oh, they could be caught out here. Doku. Cherki. Here's Doku. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Konate. Frimpong. That's been cut out, well played. Maciej Cunha. Cherki. Cherki, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Szoboszlai. Doku. Foden. Stood up well to him there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Throw in. Gravenberg. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chance for a shot! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Frimpong.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
He's found space here. Okazaki picks it up out wide. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Gravenberg. Now, can they get him away? And he's heaved it away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running.
Manchester have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he can thump it away. And it's Frimpong. And here's Szoboszlai. And he's there to get it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's having a hit! And there's his goal! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but
there's the shot! And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to...
He's had a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Can he finish? Relentless, just relentless. And they are disappearing out of sight. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Foden. Wits. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Kusanov clears it away. Now it's McCallum. Shot, surely! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Okazaki. Header! And he's kept it out. Gravenberg. McAllister. McAllister running with intent. Oh, that was vital. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good-looking ball. Wirtz. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Things looking... Real chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That tries a shot! And he seemed certain to get the 6th. Aimed beyond the defence. Now there's a... And the shot! And that's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
5 minutes added time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Szoboszlai. He'll try from distance! Oh, terrific save. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Okazaki. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours.
We come to you now with a quick request.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester can be really happy with this.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
He leaps for it! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Rice, and he's worked it through. There's the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. Soboslai goes short. And this is Kovacic. Kovacic! Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Wirtz. Gehi makes the interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Succumbs to the pressure. Opts for safety. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. He is through here.
Manchester really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now.
And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he'll shoot here! Haaland with the clearance. And it's Rodri. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri.
Manchester United really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? O'Reilly. Kusanov. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's put paid to the danger. Juve. Matheus Cunha. Floated through. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
And a chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Brought out the best in the keeper.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Back where it came from. Showing good feet. Kajolu. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha's cross. Semenyo. Looking for the run. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And they win it back again. Tries a measured ball. Gehi deals with that comfortably. Great chance! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's it, 45 minutes up. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more. 45 minutes to change their fate. Adrabayo. For Szoboszlai. Rice. Rodri. And it's Rodri. Foden. Foden. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rodri. And it's Rodri. And that's going wide left. O'Reilly. Wirtz. Rodri. Well read, nice interception. Semenyo.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Rice. Foden.
They'll want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Now it's Foden.
Pretty robust defending.
Foden unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Wirtz has found the net here, of course.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Rice. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Juve is flagged offside. Almost an hour gone. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through... Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And yes, it's him again. Shot a goal! No, it's wide.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Matheus Cunha. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Foden. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was alert to it. Semenyo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in.
Substitution for Manchester United.
It's their second corner of the game.
Matheus Cunha. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Eze.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. O'Reilly looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. Adrabayo. Van Dijk. Juve. Driving forward. Oh, some astute defending there. Cherki. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He's on it, can he get away? Juve showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He can run onto that. He's come in hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Cunha.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Threads one in, goes for a shot! And he's missed it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Coming on the field.
And this is Okazaki. Okazaki proves just a little bit too strong. It's Okazaki! Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's managed to get rid. He's found a way through. The ball has bounced loose now. Crossed in once more. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Okazaki. Foden. Cunha. Now Semenyo. Oh, good spread. Cherki carries the ball down the right. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can add... Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Haaland receives it in a good... Haaland! Sensational from Haaland! He's got himself an absolute peach. The first significant strike. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Now it's Matheus Cunha. And this is Okazaki. He has found the way through. Obama! A real chance and a real let-off. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Haaland. Okazaki. It's Okazaki! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. And it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Hoisted in. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
A probing pass. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. White. Matheus Cunha tries to pass it through. Van Dijk. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Okazaki. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Palmer. That's a good ball out wide. And the counter is on. Some good work on the right flank here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. White clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
He leaps for it! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
And he's had it nicked away. Ødegaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Palmer. And they've got a throw. Matheus Cunha. Oh, there's a probing ball. Haaland, given the lift of his goal. Ødegaard. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good climb! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's well positioned here. That is a brilliant interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now that's well seen too. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kusanov can clear it away. White tries across. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ødegaard. Some resolute defending there. And he cuts out the supply. Park Ji-sung. Ball's played through.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious.
Terrific effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Palmer. Looking to play him in. He might be in here! And they're back on the ball again. It's a really well-measured ball. White puts the ball in. And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. Down to business again. Rodri. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Matías Cunha. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Szoboszlai. Oh, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off.
Oh, what has happened here? Played it again. Trafford claims it. Safe hands. Tries to play it through. Big chance! And no mistake. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these...
Drogba! And there's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Towering header! He's kept it out just.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cunha. Well read, nice interception. Odegaard threads one in. And that's aimed. He's rising! And the ball's come loose here. And again! Oh, he's been... And one more try! Soboslai gets it clear. Well, you could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one.
Well, how have they gotten away with that? Is Lady Luck out there?
Odegaard. White. Aimed at the far side.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution in progress.
It's run loose here. Semenyo. Oh, that's a key interception. Cunha. Just eases him off the ball. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Picked out brilliantly. That'll be a throw-in. And he's being shifted off it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's Rosicki! Glorious goal from Thomas Rosicki! A finish of true class! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution on the field. Number 42. Semenyo.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Manchester United may be down, but not out just yet.
Coming on the field.
Van Nistelrooy unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Number 5. Doku. Number 8. Ryan
Now it's
Shaki.
Haaland. Over to the right flank. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pass somewhat off target. Van Nistelrooy. Rosicki! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Great vision. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Palmer. Drogba. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Substitution.
And he's hit it long.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Palmer. Cherki. 5 minutes to add. Foden. He's in plenty of space here. And he's definitely onside. And that's gone loose. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rodri. Adams. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Rosicki. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
And a quick reminder today.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. So things are underway. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
Always onto this. He's a sharp little ball here. That is good strength. Cleared away. Goes for goal! Just off target.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target. That's going in strongly. Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
Kane. Kane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Spread it left. Cunha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, nice touch. Chance! It's a loose ball. Looking to play him in. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's having a pop! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's having a shot! Goal! On share! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the first... He's had a shot! Oh, good finish. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And this is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, easy pickings there. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Alonso. Kvaratskhelia. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And that was nowhere near his best. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. Valverde. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Schlotterbeck picks it up from the goal kick. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance to deliver. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Messi. This is Jimenez. He's had it taken off him. Aims beyond the defence. Duke looking understandably energised after his goal. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Matheus Cunha. And a chance! Dembele. Valverde. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Duke is flagged offside. Szoboszlai. Duke. And it's half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment and a half. He'll try from distance! Oh, what a goal! What a goal!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Pete.
Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Ajax really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Angers now in a position far more desirable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Xavi Alonso, distributed tidily. Now the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Yamal, and he decides to cross it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. This is the time you need that pace.
Szoboszlai spots it and intercepts. Over to the right flank. Szoboszlai. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Good ball, good take. Szoboszlai got a long way forward to join the attack. Camavinga. And no, that was never going to make it. Valverde. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in! Kvaratskhelia! And that was struck with genuine force. And he's intervened well there. Van Dijk. And back to the goalkeeper. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. It's Xabi Alonso. Kvaratskhelia. Brilliantly cut out. Castolo. Chance here to counter. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's an imaginative pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Played into space. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a flash. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Tries to get it clear. Good effort from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Valverde. And here's Yamal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. Cunha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Xabi Alonso. Shapes to shoot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
3 minutes added time.
Thinks one through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's it. Angers, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Juve taking in the action.